Hey guys, welcome back to another video of CB, and today I am going to be talking about how you, yes you, can place higher in every single cash cup you play. Now, obviously that is a pretty bold statement in me telling you how you can improve your placements, but I have followed every single one of these tips, and let me tell you guys, it has made me play so much better. Not only that, it's made me just play better in general. Today, guys, I will not be talking about how box fights can improve your mechanics and stuff, because that's obvious. Obviously, you guys should know from many other videos you guys probably have watched how to improve. Obviously, they're just going to say box fights, build fights, just improve your mechanics. But here I'm specifically talking about game sense and a little bit of mechanics, but more game sense. If you don't know what game sense is, it is how you think in games. So say if there was a fight, 3 people were in a build fight, should you go into that fight and take it? That's up to you. Whatever decision you make, that's your game sense. Many pros use all of these tips to improve their cash cup games, just like Benji Fishy, Mongrel, Unknown Army, Booger. Everyone has used these tips once in a while, and they will generally make you improve your placement so much it'll be unreal. Okay guys, so that's enough waffle. So let's get into the first tip, and it is something that I think many people overlook, or many people look into it too much, and it's just something really obvious that you kind of have to have to become best possible player you can be. And I'm talking about equipment. So this is your keyboard, your mouse, your monitor, blah blah blah. Obviously, if you're just starting and you've got your first ever placement, top 5,000, you're on PC, you're on keyboard and mouse, probably you already have 144 hertz monitor. That's just, you kind of need to have that to ever place where you want to be. But in this section, we're going to talk about keyboards and mouse. If you guys want me to talk about monitors, please put it in the comments section. So, if you have a heavy mouse, if your mouse, say, is over 90 grams, it is too heavy for Fortnite. Obviously, there's exceptions like Mongrel, but I assure you, you'll be a better player if you use a lighter mouse. The reason why I'm telling you to use a lighter mouse, and it's not just my preference, it's because in Fortnite, unlike many other games, you have to flick your arm around a lot to edit, to build, to flick shot. It's all about the flicking in Fortnite, and you can't. It's harder to do that, and it wears you out more with a heavier mouse. So, with that being said, here are some lighter mouses. Well, here are the most popular lighter mouses that you guys could use. So, firstly, we have the Model O. So that's the Model O minus. The Model O is an amazing mouse. The Model O is 68 grams. The Model O minus is 58 grams. The Model O minus is literally just smaller. At the moment, I use a Model O. I'm trying it out. I'm going to see how I do. Also, guys, an amazing mouse, which they are very expensive, is the Final Mouse Air 58 and the Final Mouse Cape Down. Final Mouse Air 58, the chance of you, and the Cape Down, the chance of you getting it is extremely low. They are so expensive, and I don't think they sell them at all. But they are extremely light. The Cape Down is just smaller than the Air 58. And 10 grams lighter, I think. They're both amazing mice that if you can get your hands on one, I highly recommend you should. Next is the Logitech G Pro Wireless. That's my old mouse. It's such an amazing mouse. Unfortunately, my scroll wheel broke on the mouse, but fine, it lasted me for like 6 months. It's amazing. There's no wire as it's wireless. It's just amazing. The wire really does. No wire like sets you free. And lastly on the list is the Razer Viper Ultimate. This is a newer mouse that is I'd say it's like the G Pro Wireless, but obviously it's from Razer and it's a little bit lighter. I do not have this mouse, and so I do not know from experience, but I've heard my friend has it, and it apparently it's really good. Okay guys, so now moving off from equipment and moving on to actual in-game strats. So if you're not already familiar with the scoring system, it's 20. If you get 25th, you get 3 points. If you get 15th, you get 2 more points. If you get 5th, you get another 2 points. And if you get the win, you get 3 points. If you've got a 5 kill win, you'd get 15 points. Obviously, guys, if you guys cannot W key, that is completely understandable, really. If you are not as mechanically skilled, but you have good game sense, all you have to do is just play for placement. Just play for the scoring system, really. Play for placement. Obviously, you will need to fight someone eventually, but here's a goal that me and a lot of other people set ourselves in the Fortnite community. If you go for 7 points a game, and after 10 games you'll get 70 points, that's basically guaranteed you money. Not only that, 7 points a game, really easy to get. You have to get top 25, top 15, top 5, but you can also get, if you can't or always get to top 5, all you have to do is say, get top 25, get top 15, and then get 2 kills. It's really that simple, and it's really so overlooked, playing placement. And if you play placement, a lot of people call you bad. Quite honestly, I don't think that matters that much, as long as you're placing high and as long as you're happy with how you played. Now guys, here's a strat that I love to use, and I've used, which is I think has boosted my placements higher. It's Unknown Army's strat on only playing 3 games an hour, apart from the last hour when you've got to play 4 games. So in his first hour, he goes into his first 3 games, plays them, and then however long he's got left until the next hour, he just watches the stream, calms himself down, and waits for worse players to get onto his point threshold. Obviously, that's a really good idea because it gives you time to cool down, gives time for bots to come up to your threshold, your points threshold, and you can just mow them down, go back to where you should be, maybe even above where you should be. And lastly, I'm going to talk about W key games. W key games are kind of crucial. A lot of people play W key games. They just land a hot drop, get 1 or 2 kills, and die. That is probably not how you want to play a W key game. You don't, unless your hot drop somewhere that you like, and you've played there a lot, I wouldn't land there because you don't know the loot, you don't know anything. Whenever I have a W key game, I like landing Frenzy Farm. In the last half an hour of the tournament, there's usually like 5 to 10 people landing there. That's easily 3 or 4 kills, and then I push over to Risky. But the reason why I land Frenzy instead of not a hot drop is because I know Frenzy. I land there a lot in pubs, I land there a lot in W key games, obviously, so I know it kind of inside out, and I am putting myself at less risk of dying off spawn because I've got the knowledge of where the chests are and how to play Frenzy Farm. Anyway guys, that will wrap up the video. Hope you guys really did enjoy. This video is probably a bit longer than my other ones, but I really hope you learned something from this video. And guys, if you did watch to the end, comment donut. I don't know, comment donut. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Goodbye, guys.